Check 1, 2. Why is this not working? Why is this not YouTube? Are you doing this to me? Receiving your content. You're not going to see it when we get ready. Okay. Let's refresh it. Is it going? Because my screen says it's not. Let's see if it is. No, still not. Down. This never works right. It always has some problems. I wonder if my stream key was right. Can I try my stream key? My stream key. That's right. So I probably am live. You guys are probably hearing me saying all this. For some reason, it's not picking it up. Why? What the? What the shiz? Sub questions, welcome back. Starting. Still says starting. We're gonna go live there, banner. We're starting, or are we live? Oh, video output is low. How is the video output low? Okay, well, that one didn't work. Did that one not work? Don't know. Did that one not work? Gotta see it. But damn. Wick, whack, whack, wiggy. I'm gonna open up my chats and see if I got anybody in here. No, I got 0 viewers. Because it is not starting. Because YouTube's stupid. YouTube is so stupid. Yo. What? No viewers. No nothing. Because this thing is sucking. No viewers. No nothing. Because this thing now it's sucking. It says I don't have anybody watching me. Yes, no nothing. It says this thing is sucking. Bam. What's the problem? YouTube. Figure it out. Oh, son of a crap hole, man. Refresh it one more time. See where I'm at. Okay. Oh, for frick's sake. What a joke. Okay. Okay. Live. Oh, there we go. Now it decided to work. Interesting. Okay. Hey, what is going on? The stream is continuing. Oh, stream resumed. Okay, so we had a little problems there in the get up because it wasn't working correctly. So don't know if anybody was seeing that first part, because the first part was all jacked up because YouTube said that it wasn't streaming because YouTube can suck, as we all know. Anyway, welcome back to SJG Perspective. Don't have anybody in here right now. I need to quit saying that live because nobody else knows there's nobody in here right now because there's only one person in here, which would be me. But I just wanted to jump on tonight, and I thought I would talk a little bit about the Ukraine migraine, right? So we will just hop right into that because, well, yeah. Or you know what? Maybe instead of hopping directly into that, I could show a little bit of my new Joe Biden parody that I have been mixing down and getting ready until I get some people in here. See if I get anybody in here. Maybe nobody gets a notification or no one cares. Could be. There's a high probability of that or possibility of that. Maybe not probability. Possibility of that. Hang on. Whoa, you're getting a little ahead of yourself there, Tiger. Just a little bit ahead of yourself. So we'll go to this window and see if she pulls up. Wow. So I'm going to wait a minute and see till I get another few people in here that we can talk about. But yeah, Nobody's in here yet, so maybe I could do this as a practice run and I can just cut it back down later. This Ukraine thing, I had some notes I was going to put together on this, and I didn't put them together because, well, I'm a busy man, right? I got a lot going on my plate. So what I find out, okay, so I did switch to that camera. I always forget which camera I'm looking at. So I did feel like it is like I want to say, am I missing anything? Right? So let's break some of this stuff down. This whole dealio that Trump had with old Vladimir, whatever his name is, the Ukrainian president, newly elected Ukrainian president, is about whether or not he was putting the muscle on the Ukrainian president to pull some strings, to dig up some dirt against the old Joe Biden, right? Old Mr. Joe Biden right there, old Bloody Eye Joe. So, so what we have here is the alleged rumors were that President Trump put the pressure on the Ukrainian president to pull up some dirt on old Biden. The one thing that I just don't know why it's not talked about, and it just blows me away how it isn't talked about, is the fact that you have the fact that Joe Biden legitimately put actual pressure and blackmail on the former Ukrainian government to fire a prosecutor. As vice president, he put pressure by saying he was going to withhold funds, and he bragged about it. If they didn't fire the prosecutor who just happened to be investigating a company which Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, I think his name is Hunter, was working for, getting paid $50,000 a month. All this is new. We're recapping. We all know this. This is nothing, groundbreaking. But nobody wants to talk about that. And where was the inquiries in the, intelligence committee hearings, and the, the DNI, the defense, national defense director? Where was he at when all this was happening with Biden, right? When Biden said this, where was the outrage from the left that the vice president was exerting pressure on a foreign government and blackmailing them, and he can brag about it and get away with it? But that's not the problem. The problem is that Trump allegedly, Trump allegedly came out and was exerting his presidential power to, cause them to look into this to Joe Biden's son, and by default bringing dirt on Biden and helping him win, or cause harm to Biden in this election. Okay. So everyone was saying the whistleblower has this information. What's up, Steven? There's your next parody, Cypress Hill, Insane in the Membrane. You can that is. Oh, that's a very good idea, Steven. I think that I might just do that. I might have to do that. Insane in the Membrane. Yeah. Migraine. The Ukraine and the migraine. That I could work with that. Maybe I need to work with that. Yeah, maybe I do need to do that. I would have to get on it right away while it's still in the news cycle. Of course, it'll probably be in the news cycle for a while. So you are my first person watching here, Stephen. I just jumped on, obviously, and I was just talking to myself, more or less, about this whole Ukraine thing and how I haven't made any comments on it, only just because everybody and their dog is talking about it. But it is what I find so insane about this whole thing is that Joe Biden literally blackmailed and literally bragged about blackmailing and withholding funds from Ukraine if they didn't do what he wanted them to do, which was fire a prosecutor in Ukraine who was looking into the company that Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, worked for. We all know this. This is not new breaking news. So Joe Biden, Bloody Eye Joe, he actually puts the pressure on another foreign government to say, fire this person or we're going to not give you the money. Trump, years later, is talking to it's obviously talking to the newly elected Ukrainian president, and says, hey, there's a lot of people in America that'd like to know what's going on with that. So maybe you could look into that and see what's going on with that. Perfectly legitimate. Whistleblower comes out and says he was exerting pressure and saying he was going to withhold funds and basically blackmailing the Ukrainian president to look into finding dirt on Joe Biden. How dare he? All the while, they're running with this secondhand knowledge. They're running with this gossip girl story. They're running with this high school chatter. The whistleblower was 2 or 3 people removed from actually hearing it. He was getting all of his information secondhand. And yet that's enough now that the Russian collusion didn't work out, so now we got Ukrainian collusion. So, and it's by a whistleblower. And this whistleblower, this is going to be what we get Trump on. So they're going off, the Democrats neglect and forget and don't even mention the whole thing that has to do, that was legitimate with Biden, actually interfering in another, foreign, using blackmail and bragging about it, saying he was blackmailing Ukraine government and leaders to fire somebody because they were looking into his, son and the possible corrupt, situation going on there. And that is absolutely okay and fine. We are not going to talk about that. But Trump says one damn thing to, the president to say, hey, look into this, see what you can come up with, because there's American people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, what was pretty awesome, some people call 4D chess by Trump. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to think maybe he does plan this many steps ahead. I didn't really used to think that was his deal. I was more fly by the seat of your pants kind of guy. But he actually waited until the day before this Senate, Intelligence Committee hearing where Joseph McGuire, the acting National Defense Director of National Defense, whatever, had his hearing, and then he drops the transcripts the day before, and there's nothing in there. They're begging for the transcripts. This is a smoking gun. This is going to prove Trump's a liar. This is going to prove all these terrible things about Trump. They drop the transcripts, and there ain't diddly squat in there. There's not diddly squat. There is no collusion. There is no pressure. There is no nothing. And so the next day they go in there, and so now by the end of the day, what they're resting and what their story and their spin is now is that the whistleblower says that there is a secret server that they moved all this information to, and the whistleblower says that this isn't the true story about what they're saying. So we are supposed to believe the second-hand, third-hand knowledge that was given to this Secret Service agent, that apparently it might have been a Secret Service agent, that was told to him of what this phone call was about. We're supposed to believe that over the actual transcripts that we can all read, that we can all look at, that we can all study and investigate. What was actually recorded by voice-to-text recording on the phone call, we're supposed to believe not that was doctored. That could have been doctored. That could have been edited. There could have been stuff that was redacted out of that. We can't believe that. What we need to believe is the secondhand gossip girl, information that came from the whistleblower, because that's the real information. It is unbelievable. You have to get the duct tape out and wrap it around your head so it doesn't explode to actually believe that they are running with this again. It is hilarious to me. It's hilarious and sad all at the same time. But again, the next step that people are saying and that they've been insinuating, that I saw in a couple articles that I read, was that, well, those transcripts could have been doctored. Those transcripts could have been altered. We don't know that those weren't. Those transcripts were put into a secret vault for top secret information. Well, hell yeah, they were, because they probably realized as soon as they got a whiff of any of this, they were going to run to the high hilts. There was going to be a leak on this information. It was going to get spun out. before they could get their arms around it and present it in the proper manner so that the media couldn't run wild with it and make up a whole bunch of stories that then, even when they're debunked later, nobody listens to them. Nobody, gets it. Nobody understands that maybe a story was redacted or a story was updated, right? Not redacted, but was updated. They're never going to get they're never going to get the corrections on that story. Perfect example is when they said that President Trump said all Nazis were good. He said there was plenty of fine people, plenty of fine KKK people. There's still people today that believe that. There's still people today that believe that Trump said that there was fine KKK people when he never said that. He clearly, it's one Google search away. It's one YouTube video, 5-minute video away for anybody who doubts that to go Google that and see in context that President Trump said nothing of the sort, nothing even close to it. My point in that is this. So they put it in a secure vault. Okay, who cares? Does that mean does that insinuate or prove that there was some funny business going on? Nope. And it proves that they know there's people inside that White House and everybody outside that White House that is gunning for Trump and gunning to pull him down and tear him down and impeach him and tear apart every part of his credibility in any way, shape, and form. So they lock it down. And then I think also, again, thinking possible 3D chess here or 4D chess that he could be playing that a lot of people say he does, and I just never gave him the credit to think he could do it. He might have been low. Let's let this story out there, or let's let this story percolate a little bit. Let's lock this up, and when the right moment comes to release the transcript that shows that there wasn't let's let the media run wild with all their conspiracy theories and all of their, hype and all of their hope that this is going to be what brings me down. Let's wait till it just gets to a fever pitch, and then let's release it. Then let's release it and just pop that balloon. Just boom, blow it up, or just undo the knot holding that balloon together and just watch it fart sound away out into the atmosphere, deflating of all of their bring Trump impeachment hopes down to crashing ground. And so that's what happens. And so they have the hearing today. I watched not most of it. I probably watched an hour of it in between work, drive to work, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I watched a little bit of it, and I thought Joseph McGuire did an amazing job. I think that the Democrats were ridiculously petty and childish and asshole, just see you next Tuesday type people. And handled it perfect. And by the end of it, they realized, okay, we got nothing on the transcripts because the transcripts don't prove diddly squat. So let's now they're dropping at the end of the day. If you looked at the articles by the end of the day at around 4 or 5 o'clock, they're probably still going now. I haven't looked at them. They are basically saying how the whistleblower's transcripts are where it's at. The secondhand gossip girl, that's where it's at. That's where the real information is. That's what really went down. This whole word by word, word for word, voice to text, transcript of what was actually said. That you can't believe that. What you need to believe is the gossip girl. You need to believe this whistleblower who's heard it secondhand information and repeated it. That's where it's at. It is absolutely mind-numbingly ridiculous. So anyways, those are pretty much my thoughts on that, because really what more do we really have at this point to talk about? That's the gist of what we've been hearing about for the last few days. So there's that. Steven, you still with me? You still in the chat there? Broski, brother or nephew-in-law-ski. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to play this. There's not very many people in here right now, but that's all good. That's all good. Let's play a little clip of this. I don't know if I'll play it all the way through. I'm not quite done with it. I think I'm going to add a few more things to it, but I thought I would at least give you guys a little quick rundown on a little quick preview. So, Steven, it's probably just you. Maybe somebody else. Might be somebody else up there watching too that doesn't want to be seen or heard. But let me play this for you guys. Of course, I'm not going to play it if nobody says they're still here. If my damn thing didn't update and there's nobody here, then why should I do it? You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Oh, there's 4 people watching. My one thing says 3 people. Huh, okay. Well, then maybe we will. Maybe we will. Can some people sound off in the damn chat? There's only 4 people in here. Come on. Tell me who's here. Don't be hiding. Don't be scared. It's probably like YouTube watching me. Probably not. But, or don't, I guess. Forget it. I guess, Nick's Radio. Hi, every silent partner. Every silent partner. Nick, glad to have you here. And it's Steven, and I wonder if it's Rebecca. It's Nick, Steven, and Rebecca. I wonder if they're both sitting on their bed next to one another on their own phone. That's probably hilariously what's going on right now. Is that what's going on, Steven? Are you sitting right next to your wife? And, yeah, refresh chat. Oh, I didn't know I had a refresh chat button. That would have been good to know. Still only says 3 viewers. Weird. Okay. Anyways, all right. So you guys get the premiere of my new parody, Bloody Eye Joe. Are we ready? Is everyone ready? Oh, you're on the road. Rebecca is at work. Okay. So that's why you're not typing. Okay, don't type, dude. If you're on the road, just listen. This will be good. Don't watch either. Just listen. Well, might want to watch. I don't know. All right, here we go. Was it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Bloody Eye Joe. Was it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Bloody Eye Joe.
You think I'm kidding? It's almost not there.
Was it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Bloody Eye Joe. Was it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Bloody Eye Joe.
Party for the Democrats in the next election.
China is currently the largest emitter of CO2.
He came to the town hall and hoped for no gaps. His global warming thoughts of his are good for a laugh. His eye filled with blood like he's shot with a gun. This is me creating gold, so let's all have some fun. Was it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it
I love
go?
that shot with
Where
him
did
in a
it come
man
from?
bun.
Bloody Eye
Man
Joe.
bun.
Was it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Bloody Eye Joe.
For Aloha, or for Muhammad Aloha
with
Snack Bar,
mitigation across the board.
I will
Just
let the
what we
second
did
verse play, and then
in
I'm
the
going to
last-
stop it
in the
until
last
I get everything done.
administration. And before
Gotta leave you wanting a
leading
little
to
more.
a standard that we provide efficiency for appliances.
Here we go.
He brings his creepy touches wherever he goes. He whispers in your ear, "This is me, Uncle Joe." They're all shied away, trying hard not to show, but the hands that were touching were squeezing below. Well, it a stroke of Bloody Eye Joe is dementia
All right.
making.
So that's all you guys get right yet. That's all you get right now. So, how do you feel about it? You don't have to say anything, Stephen, because you're driving, and I don't want to have to be the cause of your early demise by driving. But Nick, what do you think of it, man? You're sitting there silently. Oh, might have lost Nick now, too. Yeah, might have lost Nick. It's a possibility. Yeah. Well, for 3 people, I'm averaging 1.5 messages a minute. That's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty amazing, actually. It's pretty good stats right there. Yeah. So, yeah, no. So that's kind of, I was just wanting to do maybe just a quick chat. I'm going to work on it some more tonight. And might just do work on a video, too. Thought I'd get more people in here. I think that... oh, good. I'm glad to show here, Nick. I'm parked now, so I can tie up left flat. Sounded good. Did you see it though, man, or did you just you were driving, so you didn't get to watch the video, huh? No, Steven? No. We could run it back for you. Could run back a little bit. I'm gonna put it up. I'm thinking I'm gonna get it out tonight. I'm hoping I'm gonna get it out tonight. Okay. Yeah, you go back and watch it. I'm gonna try to get the finished version out tonight, and up for tomorrow. You guys need to check out American Joe, right? So I got invited, which I thought was kind of cool. I'm not totally clear on how the simulcast works yet, but so I got invited on American Joe and Douglas Ducote, not Ducati, Ducote. Rebel Jack. Now we're getting some peeps in here. Now they're finally starting to. Joe show must be over or something. Anyway, I got invited. They are doing they're basically doing a video documentary documenting
the what's going on the border, right? So the southern border. So they're going to travel the whole southern border, videotaping all of it, talking to people, doing interviews. They're the whole southern border. They're basically trying to bring the truth out to people of what's really going down on the border, because obviously the media and our politicians love to lie to us about all that stuff. So they are going to be doing documenting the whole thing. It's called Operation Border Command. So they are doing a 24-hour live stream of it, of part of this. They're doing a 24-hour live stream, and I got asked to be part of it. So there's going to be some really, I'll show you guys here since I'm on here right now. I'll pull it up. My mic stand is giving me some troubles too, so if my mic falls off, that'll be bad. I need to screw it back into there. Let me show you real quick. You guys aren't. Steven's not driving anymore. Dangerous Freedom, Operation Border Command. There it is. Is that what I said? Dangerous Freedom. Give us the scoop. Okay, I'll give you the scoop. Here we go. Let me get to the website. Operation Border Command. That's going to pull it up. Nope. Operation Faithful. Nope, that wasn't it either, because Google is a dick. Operation Border. I can't type. Operation Border Command, Protect the Pledge, Operation Border Command, Fundly, Operation Border Command. Let's go here. There it is. Boom. Boop, bop, boop, doop, doop, boo. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Okay. So here's what they're doing. Operation. No, I've already subscribed. You pop up. Get out of here. Okay, Operation Border Command. So that's American Joe on right here. The big burly looking dude. And then you got old Douglas on this side. Basically what they're doing, I guess I could play this for you. It's like a little 8-minute video, but yeah, let's just play this so you guys know what's going on. So, well, first off, I'll play it afterwards. Here's all the people helping with it. I'm going to scroll down. We got some of the people that are going to be doing the streaming, being part of the multicast stream. So everyone gets a half an hour segment where we're going to be streaming it out, multicasting, streaming it out over our YouTube page, right? So got Tim Foley, don't know who he is, but he's got a YouTube channel, and he runs a kind of a militia, but it's a when I say militia, it's not like rednecks who like to shoot people. It's actually a southern border recon. They actually help they're a citizenry militia that basically goes down and helps patrol the border in many ways. Hannah Gertz, Jessica Vaughn, Brandon Tatum. If you guys don't know, most people know who Brandon Tatum is. He's got a big YouTube channel. He's a black conservative dude, as you obviously can tell. He's black. Really awesome guy. Works for Turning Point USA, whatnot. Professor Nicholas, don't know who he is. Giordano, don't know who he is. Joy Villa, right? That's another big name. She's part of this. You got Anthony Brian Logan, another big YouTuber, a conservative YouTuber guy. You got Drone Tech Politics, a good buddy of mine, who's got a pretty big YouTube channel. He's got like 72,000, 73,000 subscribers, and does like basically rebuttals to CNN, MSNBC, clips and stuff like that, calls them out. And he also does like on the street interviews and stuff. Cool guy. Magnificent. He's a cool dude. He's also another conservative commentator and reporter on, social media influence, whatever. Brandon, that's the point. Brandon, that's the point. This dude kind of rose crazy. He's only been on for a few months, started his channel a few months ago, and just blew up. Had a few videos on the street interviews in Portland, of all places, that just really blew him up. And he does some really cool on the street reporting. He's going to be part of it. He's got like 111,000 subscribers now. Timothy Shea, Ben Burkham. Some of these people I'm not real familiar with. And then we keep scrolling down. I'll just get to it. Whoa, what's that? SJG Perspective's going to be part of this whole dealio. Got invited to be part of it. So I'll be doing a little simulcasting and throwing my 2 cents on it too. And I was very honored to be part of it and be asked to be part of it. So what it is this here. Instead of me trying to butcher and tell you everything that it is, I'm just going to let you guys watch this. So sit back.
Folks, some of the people coming across our border
He's intense.
are legitimate people looking for refuge to escape violence. And some are just as dangerous as ISIS terrorists in the Middle East and will chop your head off if given the opportunity.
Scared me at first. What's happening? That's some good audio.
Hello, American Patriots. Douglas Dakota here. Many of you have been asking for a long time that you wanted to see myself and American Joe band together and do things together to help America, to help make America great again. Well, I'm here to share with you some wonderful and exciting news on just that subject.
People ask me, why am I going to the border? Why am I going to do
funny,
a 20-day journey
Yeah.
into dangerous territory, into cartel areas to bring the truth back to the American people? Why? Well, because I love America and I love my country.
We will start in Brownsville, Texas, and we will go the entire length of the border all the way to San Diego, California, to show you, the American people, what the politicians in Washington, D.C. do not want you to see.
The media wants to portray a different picture.
Douglas Dakota's serious,
Democrats
man. He ain't
want to
messing around.
distract you away from the real problem.
And many other people that we've reached out to try and be a part of this, telling us, don't go there. Stay away from the border. It's not your place. Well, folks, when someone in the government tells me that, I run towards the action.
Drugs is only one piece
He is, like,
of the problem
serious, like,
at our southern border.
How about the sex trafficking that's happening?
Whoa!
Women and children being used for the sexual gratification of others.
You want to know why we got to
Dirt
go to the
bags.
border? Because we're not being told the truth about
Preach.
the border.
That
they
is
are
true.
lying to us. They are
That's very
misleading
true.
us.
It's
They
very
are
true.
being deceptive. And I want to know the full truth of what's going on down there.
Nothing
We're
but the
going to
truth.
do a
You feel
border
me?
investigation where we will be doing live streaming as well as a film crew with us to record everything that we're seeing and doing to make a documentary about our border.
There's a lot of security, a lot of logistics, and a lot of technology that's got to be put in place. Not to mention the fact we're taking about 14 combat veterans on the road for 20 days.
Many of you have asked, Doug, how do I help? How can I contribute to helping with what's happening on the border with
they're going the whole way,
America and Mexico?
Rebel Jack.
We need your help,
They're going the whole
Patriots,
way.
wherever you are.
Sir,
We need your help. You keep asking me in my
Serious
comment
dealio.
sections on my live streams, what can you do to help?
Well, I'm here
Yeah,
to tell you
that'd
how
be
you
cool.
can help.
Number one, pray. If you're the praying type, pray for our mission, pray for our safety, pray for our
just to
safe
make
return,
day.
and don't stop praying.
Pray.
Go to bordercommand.com and see all the wonderful American patriots that will be joining us in a
Yeah.
24-hour marathon.
Number
Like
two,
SJG
share
perspective,
this with
yo.
everyone you know. Whether you got a Facebook group you're a part of, you got some friends on Twitter, Facebook, wherever, share this information. You can share videos, you can share the websites.
Go to bordercommand.com and become a part of this once-in-a-lifetime event to bring to you, the American people, what's really happening on our border.
Number three, if you are in a position where you can contribute $5, $10, $50,
Yeah.
more, however much you can contribute, however much you can help us financially go on this mission. We have to raise a lot of money.
We need your help. October 1st and 2nd, we are launching a 24-hour marathon that we need you to be a part of and share and tell your friends and family and tune in and join us.
So what is this marathon we keep talking about? What is it?
Yeah.
24-hour live stream.
Booyah!
24 hours.
24.
October 1st through October 2nd.
Not 23.
16
24.
plus YouTubers coming together to talk about the southern border.
Like SJG
It'll be
perspective.
simulcast across all the platforms on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at the same time. It is uniting patriots and bringing people together.
See, and that's what I'm still a little unclear on. I'm like, because they told me I need to pick a time slot from 6 to 6:30 is my time slot on the 2nd, so I'm in the morning. But luckily, I got to get up early anyways. But so it's like that's where I still like, even though I'm part of it, I'm like, so it streams to everybody's at once. It all pushes out to all of these. But I guess maybe that's the time space that I can. I'm a little foggy on still that, but anyway.
Like never before, like nothing I've ever seen.
Folks, you do not want to miss this. It will be historic.
What's up,
We got
Pete?
all kinds
What's
of
up,
great
Rebel?
sponsors: Firearm
What's up,
Guard,
Nick?
Security,
Dangerous Freedom?
Allstar.com, Gun Owners of
Stephen
America.
Weibel, Nick's Radio.
We're giving away lots of cool prizes on the marathon.
Bingo, bingo, bongo.
You'll be able to win a big supply of Firearm
My
Guard,
man.
a lifetime
Possibly
membership to
women.
Gun Owners of America, and a Glock 48 pistol.
Yeah.
So we're giving away lots of cool prizes.
I want to
All
win
you
that.
got to do is
Wait,
you
can
got
I
to be
still-
a part of the 24-hour broadcast.
So
You
if I'm
gotta
part of the
help us.
24-hour broadcast, do I get to still possibly win the Glock? Because that would be cool. I don't know if it's kind of like those disclaimers you hear on the radio where, affiliates and employees of, such and such radio station cannot participate in the programs. And if so, that's a shame because I would like to get in on this Glock action. You know what I mean?
Build this movement.
I am blessed to have done some wonderful things for the greatest country on earth, the United States of America. I am blessed to have been born here. I am blessed to have been able to serve our country in the United States military. And I am blessed to not only have served in law enforcement in America, but raised my children right here in the home that we call the greatest place on earth.
We all know what risks are out there.
Sweet
we
Pete.
all know what we're
Pete's
facing.
Patriot. You're in it
But
too, huh?
We've all decided that
That's
the
sweet,
truth
dude.
is more important. And
You
we
got the
have to
2
make
p.m.
sure
slot. That's
that
sweet. I got the butt crack of dawn
we
slot.
do everything we can do to
I'm
bring
cool,
the
though.
American people truth. Is it going to be dangerous? Hell yeah, it's going to be dangerous.
I love American Joe.
We're going to
He's
be prepared
awesome.
as best we can.
He's just so like
The
he
preparation
ain't messing
comes in the
around.
form of
And
funding.
you know what's
It
cool
is
about
envy.
American Joe is like when you're like talking to him, like he's just that. That's not an act. That whole thing. That whole like serious. Like I ain't messing like that. Like that's Joe. Like he's just very serious, very focused. Now I'm sure he has a lighter side. You see that come out sometimes, but he's all business when it's behind. Like I've been on his show a couple times, and before I went on, he's like, "Okay, you need to be here half an hour before. I need to get you turned in. Make sure you do this." It's like you're just like you feel like I kind of feel like in Forrest Gump, where Forrest Gump says about Uncle Dan, he's like, "I don't want to let that man down." That's really how you kind of feel. Like you're just like, "I don't want to let him down. I'll be there. I'll be there, Joe." Besides that, he looks like he could kill you.
Ingrained in me, as it is with American Joe and all veterans, that we want this country to be the greatest country on planet Earth, always.
We need to raise money. We need to have security. We need to have equipment. We need to have a lot of things in place logistically to pull this off. This is not some little weekend excursion or some little video on the street type event. This is a 20-day journey into dangerous territory.
October 1st and 2nd will be a 24-hour marathon with some wonderful American patriots that have come together
Amen.
to help raise money for this entire trip.
So many people are
Like-
behind us because
Some wonderful patriots like Pete the Patriot and SJG Perspective, just to name a couple, coming at you live on the 2nd. Pete gets a better time slot because he's apparently cooler than me. But hey, I got nothing but love. Nothing but love for you, Pete. Even though I got to go to bed early the night before. Real early. That's okay though, Pete. You get to sleep in and wake up, have some coffee, breakfast. Hell, you can be able to you can get a little lunch before you do your live stream. Me, I'm gonna be having a bagel. Just so you know, a bagel and some coffee. That's all I get before I gotta do my live stream. You're gonna be working on a lot of calories and a lot of sleep. Me, not so much. Doesn't quite seem fair, but I'm not complaining. Sounds like
what's happening at the border is so damn important that we got to bring the truth. There's so much lies and deception behind what's happening at the border. It is time that somebody goes down there
And kicks
without
some
fear
ass.
and with everything
Sorry.
they need to
I
bring
don't
that
know if
truth
that's-
back to the American people.
That's
and
not what he
we're
meant to
gonna do.
say.
Join
That was
us
my Tourette's.
October 1st and 2nd.
I had some
to
Tourette
this
moment there. I
24-hour
apologize.
Live event. You don't want to miss this.
We need
Nope.
your help. As many people as possible can contribute a little.
Let's do
as
this.
much as you can, and we will get this thing done in no time.
At
so
all.
head over to bordercommand.com right now for all the information you need. It has information on all of our sponsors, information on all of the different YouTubers that we're working with on this project.
Like SJG
and of
Perspective
course,
and Pete the
all different
Patriot.
ways you can support this mission. We need you, Patriots. We're asking for your help. We need your help. We need you to have our six.
As always, I'm Douglas Ducote, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.
Stand behind us,
Aw,
Patriots. We need you
yeah.
right now. Go to bordercommand.com for all the information you're going to
Okay,
need.
so for all of you out there that want to be part of this, that's loud. Damn it, that's loud. Shut up. That's loud. For all you want to be part of this, if you didn't know, now you know, and knowing's half the battle. This is the truth. I really got to fix this microphone. It's slipping around. Anyway, let's see how many more people we got here. Maybe we could run the old song back, because I would be lying if I said that I actually don't want to share it with you guys, because it's kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about it. Well, I got 4 people watching. That's all good, though. I swear YouTube's screwing around, though, with my notifications or something, because I usually would average. I don't think I've gotten that terrible in the last month or so, even though some of my streams have been a little, like, chaotic. But I really do think they're screwing, because I would get like 10, 15 typically in here, right? Maybe 10, which is about right, actually. That's about right for as many subscribers as I have. But now it's cut down a little bit, so don't know what that's all about. But you guys weren't in here. I don't think you guys were in here. I'll run back a little bit of this. Did you finish the bloody... Oh, Rebel Jack, you must have... Were you in here, Rebel Jack, when I was playing it earlier? Apparently you weren't. I don't think you were. I played a little bit of it. Yes, I'm almost done. That's what I was just going to talk about right here. So, who didn't hear it? Who... Sound off in the chat for me. Who did not hear me play this at the beginning of the stream tonight? I was and re-listened. Okay, so you did. I did a live today and no one got notified. Oh, yeah. It's happening. It's weird, man. I was listening to Crowder and whatnot and today, and he said it's been actively happening to him, where they're not, they're really now not sharing. YouTube's not sharing. They're pushing them way down in the algorithms. It's really, it's happening. Pete, were you in here when I played this earlier? Was Pete in here, and who else was up there? Dangerous Freedom? Got to split y'all. Oh, Dangerous Freedom's out. He's out. Pete, were you in here when I played it earlier? No. Okay. So I'm going to do this for Pete one more time, guys, about halfway through, because it's Pete the Patriot, and he's my fellow live streamer that's going to be on this American Joe, Douglas Ducote, Delio. So I got to play it for him, right? And you guys can go back and listen to the beginning of my stream, which I was ranting about this whole Joe Biden stuff a little bit. Go back and listen to that. After this, I'm going to cut out because I want to finish this up. I want to actually put a few more touches on this. I think I might green screen myself into it, kind of dancing around and, doing, poking fun at him. And Mohammed Aloha Snack Bar said he had he had a Photoshop. He was wanting, I'm going to give him take a picture of myself. He wants to Photoshop something together that's going to be hilarious, he said. So I need to get that over to him, and then I might stick that in here too. Oh, and the other clip I want to stick in here of Biden is when he's like talking about the poor kids and the black kids and how poor kids are just as smart as black kids or whatever he said that was completely racist. But anyways, okay, without further ado, Pete, this is for you. Here we go. Listen up. Pete, before I do that, are you familiar with the Bloody Joe parody? Have you were you on my stream or watch any of my videos on this? By the way, I'm going to wait for you to answer. Mark B! He isn't healthy enough to be president. No, he's not. So, oh, wow, we got 7 people in here, dude. I just was here talking some schmack about them, and I have not. Okay, sweet. So this is going to be new for you, Pete the Patriot. Get ready, because you are about ready to have a treat, man. It's a treat. And Mark B., thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. Next Radio, maybe you ought to put in something about Corn Pop the Gangster. I don't know about that, but I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll have to look that up, Nick. But anyways, okay, we're going to play a little bit more. I know some of you guys already heard it, but we're going to play it for Pete the Patriot. And here we go, without further ado.
Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is the dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe? Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is the dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe?
You think I'm kidding? It's almost not there. Then
Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is the dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe? Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is the dementia making him slow?
I will,
Where did
Nick.
come
I'll
from?
look it up.
Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe?
Parties are mostly Democrats in the next election. Daniel?
China is currently the largest emitter of CO2.
He came to the town hall and hoped for no gaps. His global warming thoughts of his are good for a laugh. His eye filled with blood like he shot with a gun. This is me creating gold, so let's all have some fun. Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe? Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe?
we dealt with mitigation across the board. Just what we did
We'll play it all the
in
way through
last,
for you
in
guys.
the last administration
There's only a few
and
people
before,
here.
leading to a standard that we provide efficiency for appliances.
He brings his creepy touch in wherever he goes. He whispers in your ear.
It's just me, Uncle Joe.
They're all shied away, trying hard not to show. But the hands that were touching were squeezing below. Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is dementia
That
making him
verse
slow?
was
Where did it
going
come
out to
from? Where
Muhammad
did it
Aloha
go?
Snack
Where
Bar.
did it
He
come
helped
from,
me write that
bloody-eyed
verse.
Joe? Was it a stroke of
In
bloody-eyed
fact, he
Joe?
wrote most
Is
of that
dementia
verse.
making him slow? Where
Good
did it
job,
come from?
Aloha.
Where did it go?
Good
Where did it
job.
go now, bloody-eyed Joe?
I think I'm kidding. It's almost not there. That saves billions of gallons of gasoline. I mean, billions of I think it's $2.3 billion worth of, $500 billion in savings and
He's so confused.
billion metric tons of CO2 going in the air.
Oh, man.
You think I'm kidding? It's almost not
You think I'm kidding?
I was the one that suggested to the president, not President Obama. I don't want to confuse presidents.
Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe? Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where
Back
did
in,
it go? Where did it come
in the
from, bloody-eyed Joe?
90s. Everything people who, when I was chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, got involved in plans to be able to join people together in order to take on these corporations. I would say to
Was it a stroke of bloody-eyed Joe? Is dementia making him slow? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, bloody-eyed Joe? Can we get Candy on stage number 2? Coming up next, Candy on stage number 2.
I had to leave that in there as an inside joke because Muhammad Aloha Snack Bar basically said, with that much reverb on, you get a little reverb on your voice and then do the old DJ announcer. So I did that. I thought it was kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, that's it. You guys got the first heads up on that one. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to get off now. It's about 8:20. I want to get out of here, and I want to do a few more updates, and then I'm going to load that bad boy up. Now, hey, what you guys can do for me, all 6 of you, share this out on all of your social medias. Please push it. Please pump it. And because I'm not going to get any traction on this one with YouTube. They're probably, I don't even know if they're not going to take it down. It's quite possible. It'll be on BitChute for sure. But I would love it if you shared it out on whatever else social media you have other than YouTube. Share it out and push it out a couple times. And let's get people let's get some traction and some eyes on it. So other than that, I don't know really what else I could talk about tonight, you know. Oh yeah, you echo it. Rebel Jack, are you a follower of mine on Parler? You probably are. I don't. I have like 116. Are you on my Parler, brother? And if you are, because I go by SJG Perspective on everything. I bet you I'd remember if you were, unless you have a different Parler name. But you said I'll echo it. Now, did you mean you'll echo it on Parler? Been following. Okay, perfect. Sorry that I didn't know. I don't remember. I don't memorize all my my followers on that one. I knew I had I'm up to 116, which is completely organically grown. I started that Parler out. And the cool part about Parler, I will say, is that, man, you just post up a few things on there and you legitimately get people, oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, duh. I know you were following me on Parler. I already knew that. That's just my brain giving me I did know that. Yeah, echo it out. I like Parler, man. There's a lot of good voices on there, and you get traction on there. You know, you get some. I've had freaking Twitter for I don't know how long now, and I got like 48 followers on Twitter. Then had to reset my phone. All good. I do that. Yeah, Twitter. I don't look at Twitter a lot. I do put some stuff. I automatically post to Twitter, but I don't put a ton of stuff up there. Just because, man, it really is a Shark Tank there. Everyone is at everybody there. Everyone's just about getting after it and getting in wars and ratioing and going off. But yeah, it's a thing. All right, guys. I just echo and vote and post very little. Yeah, that's pretty much. You do that. And you do gain some follow. It'd be cool if they had some sort of a streaming service on Parler. That would be rad if they could do that. I think it would really grow followers on there. It would grow presence, and it'd be cool. Like, you know, Twitter has the Periscope kind of dealio, but which I don't ever do. I have a Twitch account too, which I should start pushing. Actually, I never thought of it. But Twitch is actually, because it was always for games, right? But there's like quite a few different people that have gone over from YouTube to Twitch, and it's a pretty good streaming service too, or streaming platform. And then DTube, I have a DTube that I've never used to stream on, but I should probably start pushing my people over there instead of just Parler. I should really get that updated. I'm messing with my microphone again because it's just really bothering me. I should start pushing my friends and my followers here over there, my subs over there, because that one is, it's got a good... It's got a good platform, Twitch, and then DTube's got a pretty good platform too. And that might be really a good way to start getting people out off of YouTube over there, you know, for streaming and stuff, because, man, YouTube is just, they're really going after conservatives hardcore. It's not going to be long. Conservative YouTubers are not long for the world if something doesn't seriously change, and I don't see it changing. And especially when Trump wins again, they are going to lose their shit. Pardon my French. They are going to lose their crap, the elites and whatnot. It's going to be a hard 5 years for them. The next 5 years is going to be tough. And then maybe we can get like Candace Owen into office or something like that and just really make them go insane. That'd be rad. But yeah. Yes, 2024 will be the key. What happens there is going to really matter. But yeah, I know. I am going to always say this, but so obviously I have my day job, which my boss listens to these sometimes. I don't think she ever makes it this deep into them, but I'm very grateful for. But it's tough doing that and then having, you know, wife and kids and, you know, duties around the house and whatnot to get time and energy to come up with points to talk about and have an intelligent talk, you know, and have a, you know, or an engaging process or stream. So that's sometimes why I don't stream as much. And then making a video takes 2-3 hours, right? To just make a 3-minute, 4-minute, 5-minute video. When you edit it and all that, you're a couple, 2-3 hours in. So what I was doing in the past is I would stream and then cut them up and put my segments up. Well, I don't even have time to cut my segments up. really. And then by the time I do go back, I'm like, oh, that's such old news. Why put that up now? So I'm trying to come up with some good ways of doing it. And I'm kind of thinking right now, just to build my followers up and to build the activity on my channel, is really get back to parodies. I like to talk and commentate, and I think I do a good job on it. But I think I do really well. I mean, I'm not trying to just pat myself. I think I do a good job on my parodies, and they're getting better with the quality of the editing and whatnot. And DTube is part of YouTube. The drive times are good. Oh, you like the drive times? Well, maybe those are easy, man. I need to do more of the drive times. I didn't know how many people were really into them. Well, Rebel Jack, you just encouraged me, because that is one way I could get content up probably daily. And I just am ranting it. Boom, driving, because it's drive time. Well, more drive times. That's very... Rebel Jack, I won't forget that, because I appreciate that. I didn't really know how the drive times were hitting. And so I hadn't done them for a while. And so appreciate that, and I will do more drive times. In fact, I will do a drive time tomorrow. I will do a drive time with Steven. Drive time with Steven tomorrow. But at any rate, we're working through it. I'm having fun. I got the studio all set up. I feel comfortable with this. I got some buddies coming in this weekend. My buddy that I used to go to college with and was in a band with, and he's just one of my longtime best friends. And then a guy I work with, he said he's coming over this weekend because he wants to record some songs or record a guitar part to a song for his friends that he has. So I said, come on over, man. We'll plug you in and do this. And then afterwards, I was thinking we should have beers and sit back here behind me. Dive out of the way. Sit back there and pull another chair in here. I thought I might hang some mics up from the ceiling down on top of us. You feel what I'm saying? And just do just hit live and just do not a Joe Rogan thing, but you know what I mean? Just go. Not any real agenda. And we just talk and we just BS and we shoot everything back and forth and just have a good time. So I think we might do that kind of a podcast, actually, just kind of a little podcast, and see how that goes. And if that goes well, maybe I would, maybe I'll do that more often. If that really just bring a friend in and on a weekend, once or twice a month, and we'll just sit back there, have some beers, and shoot the shiznit, as they say. I don't know if anybody says that, but that's what I mean. And you know what I mean, or you mean what I know. Anyhow, I'm just jabberjawing it now. So, but it's probably because I'm 7 viewers. I am big time now. I'm feeling the heat of the viewers, So 7, I was like, I don't want to let you guys down, because this whole, this is working right now. I'm up to 7 viewers. I was like, maybe we can hit 8 viewers. I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you what. What time is it? 8:27. Are you guys all handy enough to share this out? Hit the share button and share it out while we're on here? I never do that, but I wonder if I should push my 7 people, because if every 7 people could get 1 person to join, simple math would say that would be 14 people watching. Now, not saying that can happen or that's easy for you guys. Don't hurt yourself. If you can't do it, don't do it. That was a completely ADHD thought. I'd leave I share. I'd leave or I share. I'd leave or I share, maybe? I'd leave of I share. Don't know what that means, Rebel Jack. I wish I meant what you knew on that one, but I don't. So, no, don't worry about that. That was just my ADHD talking. That has. See, we just lost a viewer. Maybe that was Rebel Jack. So he left. He's going to share it, and he's going to come back. So maybe I will give him the 5 minutes to see if he pops back in. And we you know what we haven't done for a little bit here, since I got a few people in here? You know what we haven't done here? Let me pull this. Let's see if this is working right now. Oh, it's the wheel. The wheel of truth declares that's a bunch of bull, right? So no. What should we ask the wheel? Oh, yep, the wheel. The wheel left shared. Oh, that was fast, man. The wheel. What should we ask the wheel? So that was you. I saw my viewer count go down. Hasn't came back up, but I didn't refresh it. Let's see if it comes back up. Sometimes this is off, though. What's my live dashboard say? Yep, 6 watching. It's not. 7. Yeah, we're back up now. Okay. That's cool. Let's see what the wheel has to say. I want to get the chat box off of there. Or I could do this and bring the chat box. Okay, 1 second. Chat box, highlight it. Bang. Boom. I should probably put the chat box. You guys like the chat box right over the wheel there? Sound off. Maybe do a little on-screen chatterini. Kind of do like that. So it's in the, then I'll bring it down here. Bingo, bango, Bob's your uncle. Now let's see what it looks like with the wheel over it. Still kind of works. Otherwise I have to put the chat. Okay. The wheel declares that is bullshit. The bullshit. As they say in the Ukraine, that's bullshit. I don't really think that's what they say. Do you guys think the chat box should go there? Or, wait for it, should the chat box go here, even though it's blocking my face? Which some people might say is a really good idea, right? And that way when we hit the wheel. So do you like A? That would be A, or should I go back to B? Nah, not over the face. I like you more all the time, Rebel Jack. I like where your head's at, man. I agree with you. This face is a little too pretty to cover up. It's a little too pretty. I think maybe just like that. Right? But then what you can do, what I could do, I could highlight this, and I could bring it bigger. But no, because that's right, I can't, because it's got to meet right in there like that. Okay, we're good. We're just going to do that. Because then it goes away. Maybe lower. Maybe the chat lower, you're thinking? Let's try it. Let's try it. Now, then we hide behind that, but I could bring it up to the front. I could even bring it over here a little bit. I wonder if I shrink that? I could shrink it a little bit. I'm just thinking for people on their phones. Maybe up there, right over Yonderville, maybe? No? Maybe, yeah. Later, Pete. Pete's out. All right, Pete. We'll see you later, man. Sorry I bored you out of here. Now I think we're just going to go back here. I'm going to go like that. Maybe right behind it, so when it disappears. Make it just a touch bigger. Sorry, I'm just doing that so it stays on because it's programmed to disappear. On a dark desert highway, cold wind in my hair, and the smell like eucalyptus rising up in the air. Hang on, I'm going to center it behind the wheel. That looks right. Like that. Then it disappears, and boom, you have the chat. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. That's what I'm doing. Losing some viewers. All right. Okay. So we're going to ask the wheel one more thing, and then we're going to get the heads out of here. So, is Joe Biden a truthful, dementia, is Joe Biden a truthful, having problems with this one. Is Joe Biden truthful and have full control of his facilities, his mental capabilities? Let's ask the wheel. If that's true. No, that's total utter bullshit. Bullshit. That's what that is right there, just in case you were wondering. Okay, guys, enough messing around there. We're down to 4. It's been 1 hour. I got some other things I want to get done on this, so I'm going to get out of here. But don't forget to tune back in. Make sure your notifications are all tuned up, and you guys are if you're here. Share this out. You don't know if you share this one out. This is kind of a meh one, but we're going to get some stuff dialed in on these streams. So I appreciate everybody. Love y'all. Without fear or animus, it's SJG Perspective. We will talk to you soon. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Have a good night, guys. Bye.